to the 6th International Vampire Film and Arts Festival Golden Stakes Awards. The Golden Stakes Awards came about when we were in Transylvania in year 1, and we thought, oh shit, we haven't got a prize to give people. Grab that stake, paint it gold, that'll do. And it's worked pretty well so far, hasn't it?
The funny thing gone missing over the years.
Yeah, the funny thing about Transylvania is they just had a load of stakes there, ready to be used. The person who owned the bar was like, yeah, they have many stakes.
You know, I'd impale somebody to get the stake back, but it's...
Yeah, so it's kind of stuck, and it's become a thing. And those who have golden stakes, and I know there's at least one in the room who has a golden stake already, enjoy having a stake, don't you? Yes, it's a thing. There isn't a similar award for vampire art, so that's what we're here for today. And pass you on to Peter.
Without further ado, let me introduce our host for the evening, Miss Agrafina.
Ooh. You all right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to do the cheesy thing and say that was not really loud. Come on.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Host the people. Yeah. So first of all, I want to welcome you all here to this evening, and thank you very much to Craig and Peter for allowing this amazing thing to happen. Yes, the golden stake was. I'm not going to touch any because I might set on fire. Because I am the resident very Welsh vampire, I'm going to say. But to start off this evening, I am going to introduce the winner of the 666 words, oh, my favourite word, my favourite number actually, of the award. So you ready to hear it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yay! Yeah.
Yes,
Come on,
yes,
come on.
yes.
You give me some last time. Drum roll. Yes. So the winner is.
Wow.
Oh. Alex Williams.
Is he here? Alex here?
Is Alex here?
Is Alex here? He said he was going to be here. No.
Well, it's confusing me. There's two Alex Williams.
It's not that Alex Williams.
It's really funny.
Alex Williams? No?
No Alex Williams.
No. Right, okay.
We will send his award.
We're going to send his award, but yeah, congratulations to Alex. Let's give him another round of applause because that's absolutely amazing. Well done, sir. So, next up, we have the winner of the short story. Oh, how short, though?
Well, it's more than 666 words.
It's, okay. Not as my favourite then, because I prefer the 666. So, we have the winner right here of the short story. So, are you ready for this one?
Yay!
Yeah? Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Winner is of the short story, Chloe Green.
Yay!
Which one is it?
It's a certificate.
Certificate. We don't have a certificate. Where is it?
Where is the certificate, Darling?
Oh, you didn't put it upside down.
There you
That's
go.
Why. There you go. Congratulations, well done. So now we have Craig coming up, who's going to introduce the Golden Stake for the Best Novel Award. So Craig, would you like to come up? You can hand up the stakes this time, I won't touch them.
So I am definitely not a vampire.
You're fine.
'Cause
But
I'm-
I didn't melt, so
Because
it's
I'm
not
terrified
that
of
real.
them. So therefore I'm scared of you. Just a little thing about the literature side of IVFAF. We decided from the start that we were going to support independent authors rather than the big published authors. We do occasionally have published authors come as guests and things like that, but the competition is for independent authors, like Chloe, who is one who has also entered other awards. And we have had quite a lot of entries this year, and our judges were impressed with all of them. And they were particularly impressed with, wait until I've got it out.
And we have a previous winner in the audience, don't we?
We do have a
And
previous
we
winner.
should acknowledge who must have won it online without the recognition.
Yes.
The snake never since follows me.
and the winner is...
Here we go.
Awake While I Die by Kristen Woodruff. So Kristen is a young author from America who couldn't be here tonight, and was going to send us something, but it didn't quite arrive in time as an acceptance speech. But it was a close-run thing, is all I can say, Chloe. There was debate between our judges, who are two South Wales authors, but it's Kristen who's won. So Kristen will get her stake in the post. There you go.
Now I would like to ask Derry to come up to... Your writing is so small.
I know, it's terrible.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, there you go. Come on up, then you can just take it over from me, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, Derry Griffiths.
Derry Griffiths.
Film curator from the very start.
Absolutely. Good evening. I think almost everybody knows me, but yes, as Peter said, I'm the film curator for the IVFAF film section. And I've been involved from the very, very beginning. I was one of the first Western film crews to go and film in Romania, and also produced my own vampire movies. So I'm absolutely tuned into this. And being an independent producer and an independent guy, not a studio guy, it's been, as you heard from Craig regarding the novels, it's been our pleasure to support independent filmmaking. People often who are doing their first films or very, very early films and developing their career. And the result has been that we have films from all over the world coming to the IVFAF every single year. This year we've screening approximately 50 films. And they're coming from all sorts of countries. We've got France, we've got Germany, we've got Great Britain, including Scotland, we've got Ireland, we've got Canada and the USA. We've got the Middle East, we've got the Philippines, Australia and Austria, and also Romania. So that gives you a flavour of the material that we get. So this year we've had such good films. It's been very interesting listening to you guys in screenings asking me, is that nominated? Is that nominated? Is that nominated? And sometimes it's not, which shows the really, really, really high level of filmmaking that's going on in the genre at the moment, and of great interest and also of great perseverance due to the very simple fact that everybody's had to work during lockdowns, etc., and create films under very, very difficult circumstances, and the creativity has been fantastic. It's blown me away. So this year, usually we nominate 3 films and say the winner is, but this year we've nominated 7 films for the short film category. The first nomination is How My Girlfriend Ignited on Our First Date. Martin's from Romania. Second nomination we have is Lino, which is a sort of a soldier finding a vampire, you might remember from a morning screening, which comes from France. Oriane with a very long name. The third one, we're moving into the New World. We're going to the USA and the west coast of the USA for Lucy X Mina by Sean Rourke. Thank you. Back to Europe briefly for Ophelia, The Curse of the Moat.
Oh, I love that one.
There you go. That's by Claudia Lanka, who previously won a Golden Stake for a feature film with us about three or so years ago when we were in Transylvania. Yeah, so it's great to have people developing their career and continuing to come to IVFAF. The next one is the first film we screened at the Short Festival, called Il from Germany. You might remember it was the really, really stylish Super 8 film, black and white, grainy, and all the sound, and really interesting films, very experimental, which again shows the range of what we do. Next up we have Vamp Night, directed by our very own. Keep the peace. That's East Coast. United States. And finally, just to keep everybody happy, we cross across the border to Canada A, for Hunter Collins' film When They Come. So Hunter really strong films this year, and I commend everybody who entered. Thank you very much indeed.
So we're going to show the clips now?
Yes, indeed. We're going to see some clips from each one of these films.
Really?
Motory bez informacji, data dekoracji. Trzymaj się, ptaki. Jesteśmy z sobą dotacji.
Tata, jól vagy?
Persze. Persze, igen. Fáradt vagyok.
Márton, mi történt veled?
Semmi. Semmi sincs. Nem vagyok éhes.
Na, edd meg szépen azt a levest. Nem fogsz itt nekem mély gyomorra lefeküdni. Hogy még a gyomrodat is elrontsd.
Hurry, the sun is setting. Your life is at stake.
Come on, man. Be careful.
I got it, man.
Look, man, there's one door here, and we're guarding.
I'm not worried about what can get in.
Well, you're bleeding your vegan blood all over my floor. There's gotta be an open violation.
My revenge is just begun. I spread it over centuries, and time is on my side. Your girls who you love are mine already.
have something to do with this.
Êtes-vous Bastien Desormeaux, le célèbre astronome?
Pour vous servir, jeune homme.
Il ne sort jamais de chez lui, ne reçoit jamais personne.
Et vous? Qui êtes-vous?
Je suis Théodore Lepré.
Ah, mon apprenti.
Il faut croire que la compagnie de la Dame Blanche doit lui suffire.
Monsieur Desormeaux ne vit pas seul, il est marié?
Celle qu'on appelle la Dame Blanche, c'est un fantôme. Une jeune femme est morte ici, Ophélie de Ferjac. Ses parents l'avaient obligée à épouser un riche propriétaire terrien, un être abject et brutal. Et elle s'est laissée mourir de chagrin. Et depuis, on dit que le fantôme d'Ophélie erre et hante ce château.
Je ne crois pas à toutes ces superstitions. Vous et moi sommes des scientifiques. Nous ne pouvons nous fier qu'à notre esprit rationnel.
De nombreuses familles s'y sont succédées. Mais aucune n'a tenu plus de quelques années. Moi, je vous aurais prévenu. Au plaisir de vous revoir.
Moi aussi, je suis tombée. Ici. deuxième étage, il y a très longtemps. J'avais 20 ans, 18, je sais plus. La mer était rouge. La plage fourmillait de soldats qui criaient dans toutes les langues. Certains sont entrés dans la maison. J'étais seule. Ils hurlaient, détruisaient tout sur leur passage. J'ai essayé de fuir, mais un soldat a réussi à m'attraper. Je n'oublierai jamais son regard noir, d'un vide.
BBC Wales film critic, Gary Filmmaker.
It's fabulous to be in a festival that celebrates the god-tier monsters of cinema for decades and decades. Until the Twilight films came along and turned them on to fucking boy band members. But judging by the clips we've shown tonight, the vampire is back and badass once again. So, my first on duty and honour is to award the winner of the Golden Stakes, the best short film. Do I do the La La Land gag? Yeah. And the award goes to How My Girlfriend Ignited.
Are you serious? Oh my God, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone. Thank you all. Oh, speech. Okay. Okay, this is unbelievable. I can't really process this at the moment because the past 3 days have been some of the most exciting days I've had. Well, since COVID mostly, but probably for the past 2 years. And this is just cherry on the top. This film has been my baby. I've been working on it for at least 1.5 years. And to be at this vampire film festival with my vampire film is just the best thing I feel that could have ever happened. So thank you all so very much.
I'd like to ask Debbie to come back up to reveal the feature film nominations. So if you'd like to come back up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Debbie.
Congratulations, Martin. What Craig hasn't told you is that some years I had to fly in the Golden Stakes into Romania, so you got yourself a fantastic opportunity now of smuggling it through Otopeni Airport, explaining it to the security guys as I had to do. So, yeah,
they've always got a sense of humour in Bucharest.
They're fun guys at that airport.
They have to be, don't they? They do. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, short films are such a calling card for people, and many people move on from short films to feature films. So anybody who can make a film at any time has my utmost respect as somebody who's made a lot of films myself. Making a short film is a big enterprise. Making a feature film independently these days is a real battle, and I salute anybody who's able to make it. We have 3 films nominated for our Golden Stake for feature film this year. The first one was played on the first night here, A Place Amongst the Dead, directed by Judith Landau from the United States, which was very much a genre-bending, sort of vampire, sort of reality, sort of fiction, sort of detective story, you might remember. A really interesting film, fantastic to see. The second one we showed last night, Faunus, which is made by Auriel Maliguin, which is a French film, very psychedelic, very strange, very different to the other film, but again unusual in terms of what you would expect from a vampire film. So again, really showing some really creative chops there. And the final film is the one, if you were here with us a little while ago, is our Filipino film. The film is called The Monsters Without, directed by Ranjat Karamat, And you saw that. If you saw that, you'd see it was a comedy horror, really. Lots of action and adventure, lots of special effects, stuff like that, and really going into Filipino culture and mythology and everything like that to bring together a very funny and entertaining hour and a half of Vampire and Aswang Mania. So I hope you've enjoyed the 3 films that we have shown. They're the 3 which are nominated this year. Thank you very much.
We've got some clips.
We've got some clips.
I need you to be a mess.
We need you to be a mess.
You have to be weak.
Be weak. Be an avog. I'm making a vampire documentary.
Crime section of this may be rough.
The only thing I know for sure is that he is a detailed and meticulous psychopath.
You have this way of taking things to the edge.
It's important not to get too close to the flame.
Leave it alone. I mean, you're like a dog with a bone with this thing. Just cut and I'll talk to you.
He's baiting you, leading you into his world.
Stay back! Code 4, suspect GOA.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna vanquish the evil in you. Give up. Let go.
Let go of your strength.
That's my baby.
You're killing yourself, losing
A place among the dead.
To the award for the winner of the feature film, I would like to ask Gary to come back up. Let's take the stage. The marshmallow stage.
Just for a heads up, my all-time favourite vampire film is Near Dark by Catherine Bigelow. That is proper god-tier vampire filmmaking. And of course she went on to win an Oscar. So if you have a vampire film on your CV, I think that just means that you're going to lead on to greatness.
If they're here, they're already at greatness.
There's always a god tier.
There's always 11.
Yes, this is the thing. I found that in comedy. So anyway, without further ado, the winner of the Golden Stake for Best Feature Film is A Place Among the Dead. Sadly, Julian can't be with us tonight, but she has sent a video message.
As if there was any doubt.
They're probably doing a new series of Buffy, so shh.
We are so excited. We just heard that A Place Among the Dead won Best Feature of the festival, the Golden Stake Award at the International Vampire Film and Arts Festival. Thank you so much, Peter Phillips and Craig Hooper. You guys are the best.
We loved being on this journey with you. It meant everything. It means the world to have won this award, and we are so honoured to be in the company we are in. Amazing films, and amazing creative people, and I hope we all get to meet you in person at some point.
Thank you so much, and we cannot wait to get our golden steak in the mail.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Well, that was a lovely little message, wasn't it, from our winners? And don't worry, I'll fly it out to them later on in the day. That'll be my evening trip. Right, thank you everyone so much for coming. I'd like to have a last thank you from Craig and Peter, who's going to come up and just reiterate exactly everything I'm about to say, which has been, it's amazing 3 days, it's an amazing festival, and we all can't wait to see what you produce and bring next year. So thank you ever so much.
Thank you, thank yous now.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Well,
so
first
I'm going to pick the ones you forget to say.
Okay, well, we have to thank Graham and his team at Insole Court. Wasn't that a fantastic building? Yes. Just to have 3 days of that building, absolutely fantastic. And then every evening to come to this fantastic place, which we treasure in Cardiff. So a big thank you to Claire and her team at University of South Wales that have supported this event, this festival from the very start. I saw Rob Locke's here somewhere, who's been, Rob, thank you. And the legend that is Jake. And of course Gary. For coming. I hope you've enjoyed. It's been a long journey for us to come back to Cardiff. We're going to go on our travels again now, who knows where. But thank you all for coming and supporting what is a very cool event. I've been to a lot of film festivals, as you have, Craig, as you have, Dowie, but it's something about this that's sort of quite
stressful. So a couple of people, you haven't completely forgotten everybody. You did mention them in the round, but Alex has been helping out, filming everything. I don't know how many of you grabbed a photograph with the coffin and the stuffed bat, but we have our set dressers. Where are they? There they are. We also have, there's a woman who's not here called Emma Stacey, who we should thank, otherwise known as Agrafina.
Don't say that, this is not my stick.
Gary Slaymaker, I'm not sure you got him in the
I
thank
mentioned
yous.
him, but he's worth two mentions.
There you go. And who have I forgotten?
He made the trophies.
He did. He's a man of many talents.
Yeah. But they don't know.
He does. They do know.
Okay. I just don't want that to go. He made the golden stakes.
He does make the golden stakes. You have to track down a vampire and dip them in the fresh blood, which is the most tricky bit. I think the biggest thank you though has to go to you lot for turning up, coming such a long way to what would usually be a bigger festival, but we've had setback after setback, but I think it's actually turned out pretty good, and it is thanks to everybody who comes and brings that enthusiasm, dedication, and just kind of fun enthusiasm for big scary things with gnashy teeth. So thank you very much to all of you. So.
Thank
you. Are you Alex?
Yes, that's me.
Come up and you won an award! So, you won the award for 666 words.
Yes.
Writing a story that short and getting an ending that is that cool. Very well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big feat to do that, because it's a very difficult thing to be able to do.
Yeah. So sorry I was late. My sat nav probably right in a circle.
Oh, there you go. That's right. But well done. Congratulations. Short story writing is a difficult thing to do. Is that we are going to get professional actors to read your stories and to get
yes,
make recordings
say
of
that,
it.
yes. Yeah, and we'll broadcast it on the website.
And we'll send you, obviously, copies. So that should be pretty cool. And we'll put all the sound effects on it. Paul Appleby, who's at the back, he's master of all of that now. We're doing his podcast version of The Black Pass. So we've got the technique. It'll be great. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, and thank you.
Congratulations. Oh yes, so next, if you haven't bought a ticket, stay in here and hope they don't notice. Otherwise, if you haven't bought a ticket, go and buy a ticket for Dracula AD 72, introduced with a video message, because he couldn't be here, bloody trains, by Kim Newman. It's a cool film. You've got to look at it through the lens of the fact that it was made in 1972. It's not quite the same as anything else. So that's here, and then later on we're going to the Libertine Cocktail Bar for a vampire soiree. They've got a menu of vampire-themed cocktails, and they do make the best cocktails in Cardiff. Yeah, and if you make cocktails here, sorry about that, but they are really good. That's all right then. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a pleasure.
You're in the country now.